Oh no, Puff Daddy, Diddy. Oh, Diddy. What are we gonna do with you? Poor Puff Daddy. He's got a lot of trouble. He's getting tied up. He's getting indicted. He's all jammed up for sex trafficking, coercion, racketeering, all sorts of fun stuff that normally reserved for super duper gangsters. In his music, he used to tell us what a gangster he was, and everyone thought it was just for funsies, just to make money selling music. But it turns out, no, he was actually talking about real life gangstering. He really was the bad guy in the story. As a young man, he became a promoter and eventually became a producer, a rapper. He's a huge star. You probably know who he is. He's a great hype man for Notorious B.I.G. Yeah, yeah, That was kind of his big claim to fame. He never really was a great rhymester or anything like that, but what are you gonna do? It's Puff Daddy. Turns out that he was coercing women by videotaping them doing horrible things, or uh, doing things where he drugged them up, paid them to do things, recorded them, used that as collateral and as a blackmailing tool. Then he had these things called freak offs, where he would take women that he had coerced from all over and have these weird sex parties that were completely coerced. Um, Really horrible stuff. So we've got interstate commerce problems, lots of trafficking. They think they're going to detain him during this because he's a flight risk. Looks like he'll be going to jail for a long time. Even if he gets off, he'll be in jail for probably most of the trial. Holy crap. This guy. Woo! Puff Daddy. Man, do you remember him in Getting to the Greek? Get him to the Greek. He was so great. He was involved in kidnapping, arson, other violent acts. Oh my God. It's like,
we're calling a mini.
yeah, we're, yeah,
Me running late?
but looks like it hasn't happened just
So,
yet. Here we go.
First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York. Second, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly. Anyone with information can call 1-877.
So they're throwing the book at him. They found gallons and gallons of baby oil at his house, firearms that had the serial numbers scratched off. I mean, that right there, he's going to jail for that. That's what they, I mean, goddamn. Even the guy who did not fire a shot at the ex-president, he had a gun near the president, near Donald Trump. That guy, what's his name? Ryan Ruth. He his AR-15 or AK-47 style weapon had the serial number scratched off. For some reason, Puff Daddy's AK-47s and AR-15s had the serial numbers obliterated, which means you're going to jail. You're not allowed to do that. Into jail. Go in the jail you go, P. Diddy. Terribly sorry. It was glad to know you. Gee whiz. Oh, Bartleby. Oh, humanity. Don't you miss the good old days when P. Diddy was just hanging out with Mace? Mace had to find Jesus after he hung out with Puff Daddy long enough. Mace is now a Jesus freak, like what do you call it, like a pastor or a preacher or something. He couldn't live with P. Diddy for much longer, so he had to do that. Ugh.